On now is the Packers punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Here's Thomas on the return.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now, look, you always want to start strong. But I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And touchdown! A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches.
Ready up!
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 12 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Love now. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Fights through, and now a crease. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Now a first carry here for their running back. Still fighting for more.
Still on his feet.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That pass complete to Corbett.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, you think about what it's taken to get to this point. The Giants and the Jets, obviously historic franchises, shared the stadium for years, never felt fully right. Well, now you got 2 New York teams with 2 different homes. And this team in Brooklyn, I'll tell you what, walking in, seeing the excitement on the fans' faces, they are ready to embrace.
There he goes, left side.
He's on his way.
Touchdown! A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. On now is the Packers punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And after all that, he'll get right back to where they would have been had he just let the ball go, as they'll start at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Packers.
Love looking to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Love. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Packers first down.
Love from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week can go defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Missed.
It will not go down.
Still going. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So his big first.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fends him off. Now he's forced out left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. Take go.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Jets are pouring it on.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 53 yards.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes.
70. Ready. Roll.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Returnable for Thomas.
And shoves him off at the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Powering his way forward. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Back to throw here. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on.
Here we go, set.
Now Love. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going back to Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing. Love.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jacobs again, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Steps away to his left, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they can't bring him down.
How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact,
right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Shrugs him off. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense.
Super Bowl champs and the Bulls. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that is a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who love to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league. 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way. That'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt.
Makes the score Jets 7, Bulls nothing.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jets. It's his second touchdown of the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to in...
Moss in motion. A first down throw for Nix. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. They'll go play act. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And he will go all the way into Sanchez now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will... So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Yeah! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. Oh, yeah. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
16-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jets.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. They no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2.
At their own 2-yard
The
line.
Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Street. Ready.
This drive will start on the ground.
On first down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on second down in the exact same situation.
And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Cross midfield to the 40.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First and 10.
Ready. Lion. Hut, hut.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Go track. Set, go. Set.
Now a give on the ground. And the Jets are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go. Here we go. Set.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Jets. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. This defense continuing to give up. The kick is good. And the Bulls will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Ready, go. Set, go.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. We'll try and hurry to the line here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
First down, Brooklyn.
Set, go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jets. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive...
Hey, smash Bronco. Set. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now, faking the give. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been...
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 40 yards.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it inside the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
86. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown.
Ready, break. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He is in. Touch.
Ready. Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
Brings up second and 5.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He gets 3. Still going. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. And another score put. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up.
I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now. They'll send in the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out time. It'll bring up second down.
Go.
Up the middle they go. Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller